Are we live? I believe so. Now, I will admit something. I played a little bit off of stream. I couldn't stop playing. I didn't do much. I just made a little bit of money. Not much, obviously. I'm level 3, I think, now. But I did 2 quests in the arena, or 2, like, fights in the arena. And then I just did some traveling and stumbled upon Kvatch. Closed the Oblivion gate in front of the front gates, and now we're gonna go and free the rest of Kvatch. If that's possible right now. I'm still recovering from a couple days ago. But regardless, here we are. Let me just make sure everything is working correctly. Because sometimes games don't like to work correctly. Or not games, but streams. The stream itself sometimes likes to not work. Yeah, that's where we are right now. That's why I have the Kvatch light armor on, is because I was in the Oblivion gate with the guy, and he died from like one firebolt to the face. So I took his armor because I was rocking these red silk robes and hood. That's what I was rocking. So yeah, I took his armor. It's a little frustrating though, because I'm only carrying this amount and a couple weapons, and I'm already almost overweight, like over encumbered. That's really frustrating. the carry weight is really unforgiving. So that's just a tiny bit frustrating, but you know, it's whatever. Just making sure everything is loading up properly, because I kind of just on a whim started up a stream, so I'm just kind of making sure everything is working correctly. I wonder how they would feel if I unmodded them. Wouldn't that be funny? All right.
Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon.
I'm ready. Sure.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out! What's the matter? Get
items. Okay. Just reading a message.
Die, cur! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Let him cook! Let him cook now! Let him cook! I said let him cook!
Friends, see you next time. Alright. Alright. Maybe after stream. Yeah. Thanks for the follow. That is so loud. It disoriented me. Is this not where we're supposed to go?
Let's get this over. Damn it! This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse. We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel, and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Okay.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Yeah, they need help out there. I mean,
We'll be right behind you.
It's my pleasure. Please.
okay.
You
Or
too.
who am I supposed to talk to then? Oh, this guy. Excuse me.
I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back. Yes, I have it. Why? You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend. You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you.
Fine.
I've
That's
still
fine with
got
me.
some fight left in me.
That's fine with me. Come on.
Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Am I supposed to be impressed? This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Let's get this over.
Glad you guys can hold your own without me protecting you. Be dead arrow.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck.
Thanks. Come the tunnel entrance in Gavash. I need to follow to the gatehouse so I can raise the gates and let the guards in. Yep. This ends here. I need to heal.
The part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oh, what was that? Whatever. Whatever. And I'd love to take these things, but you know, I really just can't. Legion shield, I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. It's just as good as my steel shield, which is nice. What the fuck? Come on. Really? It's like, I can barely fucking hold my things. Guess we don't need that. I guess get rid of the robes too, even though I paid for those. This is so frustrating. The whole fucking carry weight system sucks so much. Hmm. So frustrating that I can't just pick up more. I'm barely holding on to what I actually have right now. This is about to break. Man, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Jesus. Fuck it. If I'm gonna be overweight anyways, I'm gonna fucking just take everything. Welcome back, Linguini. How you doing, bud? Wait a minute. What am I waiting for? Holy shit. Okay, what? Is that Mark Scott legit? Probably not. I don't think so. I do not think so. Oh, there goes my Skeleboy. We're just not going to be sprinting at all during this entire playthrough, apparently. Because holy shit is the carry weight awful. It's like every time I turn around, I'm over-encumbered. Yes, the no-run challenge. Precisely. It's a challenge I'm doing to myself, really. It's all for content, yeah. So I hope you guys are patient. I am not gonna read all of this. Oh my god, 42 pages? Ugh. Oh my goodness. Is Baron Zaya that cool of a guy that they needed to write so many pages about him? None of these are even any skills. I'm the first to admit I spent 3 hours walking encumbered in Oblivion. Yeah. Sure, I'll take you. You know what? They're worth something. We'll take them. Since we're going to be encumbered anyways, you know what? I'm just going to pick up everything. Screw this inventory management bullshit they want me to do. I tried. I tried very hard to try and adhere to the carry limit and everything. And I was barely, and I mean like I was only 6 pounds away from carrying just my gear. And we're not talking about alchemy ingredients or books or any of the other miscellaneous things I have to carry it to. I was 6 pounds away from just carrying my sword, my shield, and my armor. So, you know what? We're just going to do the encumbered challenge. We're just going to be encumbered the entire game. I've given up on that. Unless there's something in this game that lets me have thousands of pounds of carry weight, we're just going to be encumbered. I don't care. I'm just going to be a loot goblin and pick up everything I see. Because that's what I like to do. And I will just sit here and suffer through just walking everywhere. Shit, I am out of magicka. More strength increases encumbrance. Yeah, I understand that. I put a couple points into strength. It doesn't raise it enough to matter, in my opinion. It doesn't actually help as much as I want it to. Shit. Do I not have anything that restores magicka? Oh, here we go. Why is it not restoring magicka? Okay, there we go. Just give me a second. My magicka is regenerating. Especially if you're not going for full strength. Yeah, that's my other thing. It's like, if strength is mandatory for playing the game, and I'm trying to do magic, I feel extra gypped. So we're just gonna do the encumbrance run. My goodness. Oof. I would have loved to have some backup while I was in here. I had 3 guys that were following me, but then they just died instantly. Well, wait, how you doing today, man? How you doing? Not bad going to a friend's house later to play some board games. Hell yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. It's been a while since I played a board game. Unless you're counting D&D. In which case I play that like twice a week. But Where am I supposed to be going here? I love D&D. Dude, I love D&D too. You had to stop all your games for a bit. That is the worst. I hate it when that happens. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? Or if you can talk about it? Well, I guess scheduling conflicts, because that's the main villain of all D&D campaigns. Just scheduling issues. Yeah, the usual, yep. Yeah, I knew it. BRB ads. All good. Oh! Back. Welcome back. Man, I'm still recovering from the last stream. That was terrible. It wasn't just the spice, I found out. It was not just the spice of the chicken that killed me so bad. It was actual, like, food poisoning, too. So it was food poisoning plus Reaper level spice. It felt like someone had taken a 12 gauge shotgun to my guts. And I am still paying the price. I am sore all over. my rib cage feels sore, like the bones themselves. Was it specifically the chicken, or did you see something else? It was the chicken. Yeah, it was the chicken. Don't mind if I do take all of your wine. Not like you're gonna notice it's gone. Your whole place is on fire, so. You may have to watch out for chicken. Sometimes your body will just be like, hey, you can't eat that anymore. Yeah, that's a very fair point. I mean, at the very least, as long as it's chicken, I'm just like, alright. I just won't eat that anymore. Like, that sucks, but I can live without chicken. Now, if it was like steak, like if it was like beef, then I'd have a lot more of a problem. He goes, I love beef too much. It'll be too late, and they let you know by making it feel like nails going through your intestines. Yeah, that's how you are with pork. You can't eat pork anymore. Oh, that sucks. Pork is really good. I'm sorry. Can't eat pork anymore. Of all the meats, that is one that I would have a problem not being able to eat again. So I sympathize for you. It's gonna be very interesting clearing the rest of this. Raw berries. No, get up. Get up. I wanted to take the gold, not sit. Thank you. Oh, you're telling me I can't sleep in this room? Rigged. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. But your stuff is mine now. Oh, you have a lot of good outfits in here. Don't mind if I do steal them all. It's illegal to sleep in a burning building, apparently. I know, right? It's so... It's rigged. It's rigged against me. I don't know if you know about this, Bryce. Also, welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know if you know about this, Bryce, but we're doing a challenge for this playthrough. We're gonna do the encumbrance challenge. We're gonna beat the entire game being over encumbered. So I hope you're a fan of walking. I love reading a book that increases my acrobatics. Don't ask me how reading a book makes you a better athlete, but hey. Cosplaying as a member of the Watch. I was cosplaying as a member of the Kvatch Guard. But even wearing the full light armor of the Kvatch Guard and just having a steel longsword and a steel shield, I was already almost over encumbered. Almost by 6 pounds, I was almost over encumbered. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna be over encumbered and just carry everything anyways. Your eyes got to jump across the pages. Come on. Yeah, they do. They got. You gotta jump to conclusions. How's your day going, Bryce? Apparently, in order to be a better athlete, you must be involved in a cannibalistic orgy. If this is your way to try and get me to talk about carrion, it's not gonna work.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
He's super dead, bro.
We were too late.
Yeah.
If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
I did. Yes. Yes, here.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come.
Hey, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Don't mind me, guys. Just don't mind me. Just getting some arrows. You don't have to unload a truck tonight, so that's good. That is good. That is good to hear. You think he'd be mad if he saw me walking around in the Count's outfit? He probably would be a little upset. Oh wow, that is very blue. Oh hey, this increases my strength. That's nice. But I'm gonna keep wearing these for now. Yeah, after I made that declaration of we're just gonna be doing encumbrance, I just started picking everything up. Furthering this challenge, you have to 100% the game over encumbered. I might, you know, I might just do that. Man, you know, Kvatch has seen better days. Were you a member of the Mages Guild? I am not. I don't know how to do that. Remember, I haven't played Oblivion the OG, probably since like 2011. I think right before Skyrim came out was the last time I played Oblivion. So I remember next to nothing about this game. I remember how the story ends. That's really it. You can go to any mage's guild and ask anyone, and they'll tell you who to talk to. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, I thought I could walk around this. The reason is that there's a recommendation quest that gives you a ring that weighs 150 pounds. What? Why is there a ring that weighs that much? What's the benefit of having something like that? That's like wearing an anvil on your finger. It has nothing else to it. It's just a heavy ring. That's all it is. Alright. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I'll get that ring. Since I'm doing the Over-Encumbrance challenge, I feel like that's something I need. I hope you guys like watching me walk around. It's nostalgic. There we go. That's how I get you. I monetize your nostalgia. I don't really want to go into the Undercroft. I always forget that the emotes float all over the screen. Let's get some Geshi emotes spamming around. Let's see some Geshi floating everywhere. Or if you've got any emotes you want to see floating around, go ahead and spam them. I love seeing it. There's really just nothing here, huh? Was there a point to any of that? Also, Bryce, you said sleeping or waiting recharges my magicka. It does not. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I've tried several times. Excuse me. Oh, Bethesda. Never change. Is it really a Bethesda game if it doesn't crash? Hey, that's me. If your Oblivion doesn't crash, you're playing wrong. Exactly. The game keeps flashing a warning to me up in the top right where my camera is. Right here it's saying that I'm over encumbered. And yeah, that's the point. Oh. Oh my, you had a lot of good things on you. I was especially ticked off about this encumbrance thing when I was in the Oblivion Gate, because I kept killing these Dramoras, and they kept dropping stuff that I couldn't pick up. Oh no. Why would there not be a ramp back up to where I just was? This is rigged. This is rigged. What the fuck? This is rigged. What the fuck? I can't jump. This is rigged. And I can't teleport anywhere. That was actually rigged. We just won't go down there. I don't even remember what was over there, but we're just not going to go over there now. Ow. Okay, there was nothing up here. Alright. That was a lovely waste of my time. I should change the name of this stream to Encumbrance Simulator. No, that's what I'll name the YouTube VOD that. Am I the hero of Kvatch now? Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, I am the hero of Cabbage. Don't you know how I saved all the cabbages? Oh, wow, that's kind of pretty. BRB, all good. We're gonna be walking for a while, so you're all good. Well, Bryce, what should I be doing? You're the Oblivion expert out of here. What should I be doing?
Gods, I don't even notice anymore. I guess you can get used to anything.
I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this?
Guess you can get used to anything.
It's the smell.
The smell, really.
Smoke and fire.
Smoke and fire. Something worse. In the room.
You're the
I don't
one who
even
closed
notice
the gate.
anymore.
Thank
I
you.
guess you can get used to anything.
You too.
I don't even notice anymore. I guess you can get
How
used
could
to
I not?
anything. I'm told you closed the Oblivion gate. I'm amazed. Thank you. On behalf of all Kavacha's refugees. Be seeing you.
I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this?
Hello?
Good day.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be much help. Good day.
Thanks for the rescue. I didn't think we would make it out of the chapel alive. Perhaps Akatosh guided you to us. They are stable portals between our world and Oblivion. They violate the most basic principles of Daedric magic. They should be impossible. Something fundamental must have changed to make them possible. Farewell.
Greetings, traveler. What do you seek? You too.
You've done us a great service, stranger. We are all grateful.
You too.
Thanks. Kavach is safer for all of us now you've closed the gate. Goodbye.
You closed the gate. That's the first good news in a long time.
Stop talking.
Okay.
Yes? Good day. I've looked everywhere. Perhaps she's still in Kvatch in a basement hiding.
I'm just tired. I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing.
There's no problem, is there? He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or guardsman in the Imperial City? An old priest in Kvatch is worried about strange disappearances. He sounded quite depressed. How can we win if even the priests lose their faith?
Listen, man, I don't know. Welcome back, Linguini. Oh, yeah, we're still walking. Never break the immersion. Yeah. You just think if Oblivion looks this good with Unreal, why couldn't they have just remastered Skyrim with Unreal Engine? An Unreal Skyrim would kill Elder Scrolls 6. It'd probably kill the chances of us ever getting an Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, right now, my belief is that Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't exist, and it won't. But I don't know. Do they have to make it with Creation 2? Is there like a legal thing with that? Or do they just really want to? They're definitely already making the game with Creation 2. Fair. If they actually were already working on it or not. I don't know. I'm pretty pessimistic about Elder Scrolls 6. I don't believe they've been working on it for the past fucking what, 8-9 years since they announced it. Starfield did so bad and felt so underwhelming. Elder Scrolls 6 feels like it's gonna fail. Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's just it doesn't. No matter what way you look at it, it feels like it's doomed to fail. They would have to hit a massive home run for it to actually succeed. It would have to be quite literally the best thing Bethesda has ever touched. And I just don't think that that's going to be the case for Elder Scrolls 6. They had so much time, remade Skyrim so many times, only to make a subpar engine and create a mediocre game. Yeah. I think the switch of like attention that they did to focus on Starfield really killed everything that they had. All the momentum they had when they decided to focus on Starfield, a new IP, it killed them. Like it just destroyed them. They should not have done that. They just shouldn't have. They should have just stuck with Fallout and in Elder Scrolls. Yeah, and then the focus on Fallout 76 and ESO. Yeah, it yeah, it's been a shit show. Pretty much ever since they announced Elder Scrolls 6 was going to happen, it's been mudslide after mudslide for Bethesda. And that's really sad. Because I do really like the older Bethesda games. I did not like Starfield at all. I didn't like Fallout 76. Then again, I haven't tried Fallout 76 in a long time, so I don't know. I just...
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Sir, I was having a thoughtful discussion on your universe existing. I'm gonna kill you now. ESO had how many DLCs and expansions? Way too many. Way too fucking many. World of Warcraft doesn't have as many expansions as Elder Scrolls Online does. And that's saying something.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Anyways, as we were saying, I think the, I don't know, if they were going to announce that Elder Scrolls 6 was going to be a thing that existed, you gotta be joking. I'm just not gonna fucking get in that chest. I hate the fucking lockpicking so much. Oh my god, it makes me so mad. That lockpicking system is so infuriating. But anyways. Yeah, I think Bethesda, as soon as they announced that Elder Scrolls 6 was like the teaser, the 6-second teaser that we got almost 11 years ago now. As soon as they put that out, they should have started working on it. But then you really get into the nitty-gritty of it with that the fact that at the time they didn't have the technology to make something better than Skyrim. So what would have been the point of making Elder Scrolls 6 at that time? Nowadays, yeah, they have Creation 2, but is that in any way better than, say, this, for example? The Oblivion remake? I would say not. Hey, Mike. How you doing, man? I don't...
Hail.
Okay. Yeah, I don't... No matter what way you look at it, Unreal is just a better engine to make a game in. Sure, it's not their engine, and they have to pay to use it. But they should realize that that's what the fans want. The whole reason they made Creation 2 was to get around having to lease out another company's engine. But who cares? I mean, I guess they do at this point. They probably have no money anymore. But I don't know. They should have. I don't know. I don't know what they should have done. I don't know how they could have done anything better than what they did do, other than just not focus on Starfield. Just let Fallout 77, 76, and ESO die in the water instead of putting so much into them to try and fix them, because it lost them so much love from the fans and respect from the fans that they kind of killed themselves. They shot themselves in the foot with everything they did with those 3 projects. I'm really sad about the Red engine that CD Projekt Red had. It was solid, but they dropped it because of how bad the release of Cyberpunk was. Red engine is solid. Red engine is solid. And I think when we talk about Cyberpunk's release bomb, I don't blame CD Projekt Red for that. Not even in the slightest. That was out of their hands, that they were being forced to crunch that game out, and it was forced. They should have just let it stay in the oven and bake. But if you remember, the exact same story, it was the exact same story for Witcher 3's release. Witcher 3 was a buggy hell of a mess when it first released. But after a year of constant updates, it was finally, really good. And the same thing is said for Cyberpunk. So that's really what it comes down to. CD Projekt Red needs to just be left alone to cook their game until they want to put it out. They shouldn't. They were forced to put it out when they weren't ready, and that's what I blame Cyberpunk's failure on. Not the engine per se. The engine was very solid.
Greetings.
Hello, sir. I really like this place. I'm also just not of the crowd, though, that I want every single game to be Unreal. I just think the Unreal Engine is a very solid game engine. It makes it very easy to make a game in it.
So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aliads 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aliad.
I'd recommend for bigger studios to create their own engines, but until then, Unreal. Yeah. Yeah.
Umarul's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Yeah, Capcom's engine is fire. The RE engine, I think, is what they call it. Yeah, I think big companies should make their own engines. But unless you're super confident in that skill, and you put it through rigorous and, like, rough testing, use Unreal. Just use Unreal. Or just use Unreal to remaster shit, right? Like, this game coming out and doing so well kind of proves that we do like remakes if they're done right. And they're needed, because this game is, what, 14 years old? They're probably older than that, actually, at this point. Games like this that need a remaster and remake, do those in Unreal. We don't need Horizon Zero Dawn for the 6th time, or The Last of Us for the 20th time, or Skyrim again. Give us old games remastered in Unreal. And while those are happening, make your own engines for your next games. I don't know. I'm just a goober on the internet. I don't know business or what's good for gaming companies.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale,
Don't. Why are you trying to curse me right now?
In the Aliad tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
Bro, I don't know if you remember this game, but Untold Legend. Jesus Christ, that's a throwback. Untold Legends would be a great Unreal. Dude, that would be crazy in Unreal. That game would be so good for Unreal. God, who owns that game? We need a remaster of that. Or not a remaster. I guess if you're gonna take an old game like that and put it through Unreal, to make a new one. It is just a remake at that point, right? So I think your words were right, mine were wrong. It is just a remake. Yeah, they need to make that game again. Holy shit. That's the blast from the past. Wow.
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
I don't know.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
Yes.
Are you a worthy knight?
Well, yeah, I kind of have to be. I wish I could be more of a wizard, but I kind of have to have a sword and shield too. So, yeah, I'm a knight.
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or god. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the aid divine.
We need remakes of the Goldies. Yeah, we do. We do.
Into the White Gold Tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all fail?
I'm sorry, dude. Were you talking? I wasn't really paying attention to you.
Think on this. What happened here is only the beginning. Look well upon this chapel of...
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
Take care.
Look at the faces of the dead. This is your future. Evil has returned. And the night.
What are some other Goldies? I didn't even notice there was another bot that you banned. Wow. I didn't even see that. Good job. Caught that before even I saw that. But what are some other Goldies that we need remakes of? I would like a remake of the first 3 Gears of War. I didn't play 4 or 5, but I heard mediocre things about them. But I remember loving 1, 2, and 3 Gears of War. I don't have to play them. Sounds good then. Probably would have just made me upset anyways. Gears of War 3 ended on such a good note. 4 and 5 were awful drivel. Yikes. How the fuck are you gonna tell me the fight is over? Yeah. That I never understood that, because like I remember the ending of Gears of War 3, and then they announced that there was going to be a fourth one, and I was like, huh? What? Excuse me? So I'm just not going to play 4 and 5 if they're really that bad. The first 3 were just so peak. Gears of War got Halo'd. Oh, don't even get me started on Halo. Oh my god. I used to love Halo.
Hello there. Is there something with which I can assist you?
There's something about your eyes that scream demon energy at me, and it makes me wildly uncomfortable. But yeah, I think that'd be another game that I would like a remaster of. Specifically Gears of War 3. I think Gears of War 3 was the best one. But the first 3 Gears of War, I'd like a remaster or remake of those 3. It's another one. I would say Fable, but the new Fable kind of looks good. I remember really liking Fable. Maybe Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I would like that game to get remade. That I still think that Black Flag and I think Black Flag was the best Assassin's Creed, hands down. We are? Are we actually getting a remaster of Black Flag? Well, now just hold on just a minute. Assassin's Creed Shadows did so poorly they pushed the Black Flag remake. If anything good came out of Shadows bombing, it's Black Flag then. I wasn't gonna play Shadows. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things, but most things I've heard have just been mid. Just like the last 4 Assassin's Creed games, just been mid. Which is really sad, because I played Odyssey and I played Valhalla, and they aren't bad games. They're just not Assassin's Creed games. They should have just stuck in their lane and not tried to be Assassin's Creed games and just been, these RPGs that they were clearly designed to be. It was cool just playing, the Odyssey. They didn't need to make it try to be a Assassin's Creed game. It didn't work. Same thing with the Valhalla game. They're great games. I think they're awesome games. They're just not Assassin's Creed games. And I think it's kind of silly that they tried to force that. And then there's the whole protagonist thing of there's clearly a canon answer to it, but then they give you an option to be either. And it's just okay, if there's one canon character to be the main protagonist, just make us play that character. Don't give us a choice. Yeah, and then the pay to win in a single player game was stupid too. That was weird. That was just money hungry Ubisoft right there. What's another? If we're getting Black Flag, I'm super hyped about that. What's some other ones? I mean, there's lots of Nintendo properties I would love to see remade, but we're never gonna get that. Maybe BioShock? I think BioShock 1 and 2 would go hard in an Unreal kind of in an Unreal kind of remake. I think BioShock would go crazy hard. That'd be sick, actually. The more I think about BioShock in an Unreal setting, that'd be sick. Yes, yeah, see? You know what I want? I want a Spawn game. A Spawn game would be so fucking cool. Especially if the makers of the Spider-Man game, Insomniac, did it. I think that would be crazy.
The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. As long as you're not a wanted criminal, there's a place for you in the guild. Are you interested?
Yes, ma'am. I want magic, please.
All right, then. You're now an associate of the Mages Guild. Congratulations! You'll need to receive a recommendation from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil to advance in the guild and be given any sort of responsibility. They can be done in any order, but they must all be sent in to the council before you can enter the Arcane University. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well.
You're telling me I can't do necromancy? Hey, you listen here. Come closer. I'm gonna be doing necromancy. And if you try to stop me, you'll be my next summon.
Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild.
An Overlord remake, thoughts? Ooh. Now that would be really cool. God, I haven't even thought about that game in probably over a decade. That would be crazy. I think that would be really fun. BRB bads. Fair enough.
Pay attention and you can learn a lot.
Oh, I don't want that.
Good day.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter.
My guy, you gotta tell me who does your hair. Welcome back, Linguini. I was saying that would be a really sick remake, too. I haven't even thought about that game in probably over a decade. But I think an Overlord remake would be pretty sick, too. Yeah. I haven't thought about that in a long time. I think I'd go as hard as a BioShock remake. I still think BioShock... I would lose my shit if they announced a BioShock remake right now. I'd be losing it.
Have you taken this to Sindarian and Skingrad yet? As far as alchemists go, you couldn't ask for a more knowledgeable source. If anyone can help you identify this route, he can.
Since Henry Cavill is doing Warhammer stuff for Amazon, maybe we do a Fire Warrior remake? I didn't even think about that. That could be really good. Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Do you remember that old Mad Max game? I think it was like on PlayStation 3. I think a Mad Max remake would be pretty good. I remember that game being a lot of fun. Yeah, just driving around in the desert. That was a shit ton of fun actually. And I think Mad Max would be really fun.
Bye.
Did they just let me take those things? And now I can make better things? Yeah, they just let me take all the things I need for all my alchemy stuff. Okay, cool. Hey, I'll take it. Let's do some restore health. There we go. There we go. And the hat. Hmm.
How are you? I greet you. Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild.
I'm still trying to think of other games that could use a remaster or a remake. I think Darksiders 1 needs one. Probably not Darksiders 2. I don't think I mean, yeah, I would say Darksiders 2 as well. Mainly because it does not like to work on PC. I have to do so many crazy things to get it to work on PC. We're still going to finish the playthrough though. But I think a Darksiders 1 and 2 remake would be pretty sick. I don't want it to be I don't want that to be done in Unreal though. I like the art style that the Darksiders games have, and I wouldn't want that to change.
Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall.
Okay.
You too.
Calm down there, bud. But I think those are some pretty solid candidates for some remakes.
How goes it?
I don't know who we ship those ideas to, but or if any like FBI agent is watching. If there's an FBI agent watching my stream, hey, thanks, man. You always watch me. You're always here. I appreciate you, man. But hey, pass along those ideas to any of those big game company big wigs, you know. Thanks, Frank. Yeah. Thank you, Franklin. Can I call you Franklin? What about a Sly Cooper remake? Now, see, I would be so happy with a Sly Cooper remake. I would be so extremely happy for that. But I know it'll never happen. And that makes me frustrated. I want that so bad, but I know it'll never happen. And that makes me more upset. I wish. I really wish about that. Okay, that's not my door. What are some other ones? I think a Sly Cooper remake could go really fucking hard, though. I think that has the potential to do crazy numbers. I mean, the fucking Ratchet and Clank revival did crazy good. So, maybe. Minotaur horn and primrose leaves. Ah, now is this my bedroom? I don't think so, actually. I took a longer look around, and I know it's not. I just assumed that because I could sleep in that bed. Ooh, sweet cake. Is this like my room in the Mages Guild, or am I tripping? Like, would I be safe putting things here in these cabinets and stuff? I would never put anything anywhere that wasn't my own pocket. Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. You right. Give me that Magicka back. So close to being full again. Ah, yes. That makes you look like a real wizard. But until I actually get like a really good staff, there's really no point to me putting on wizard robes and shit. I guess that's like the one thing I really wish came to this game from Skyrim would be the being able to have your spells in your hands, so I could actually focus on spells, because it feels like I'm forced to use a melee weapon when all I want to do is spell stuff. All I want to do is magic stuff. And I liked that Skyrim gave you the opportunity to just have the spell in your hand. Now it feels like I have to have a staff if I want to do wizard stuff. What silly little shoes. Hey, don't knock my shoes. The pointy armor shoes are adorable. Oh yeah, they are very cute. I'll give you that. They are very adorable.
It's you. Hi.
What's going on with you?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together, they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like I was just eavesdropping on a conversation I wasn't meaning to eavesdrop on. Hmm.
How are you?
Greetings. Hello.
You guys scared me. I didn't hear you coming up behind me. Is this the market square? This is the tavern. Or inn, I guess. Where did I go to sell stuff? I like this area a lot, though. Can I buy a house here? And how expensive are houses? Remember them being pretty cheap in Skyrim. Hella expensive, god damn it. Well.
Hello.
Even more if you're a filthy Argonian. That is so rude. That came out of nowhere, Linguini. What the fuck? That came out of nowhere. I love Argonians, but I don't know how these Imperials roll. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That
Afternoon.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Oh?
Val Morvay. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
yeah, you got a lot of money. So I'm about to sell you a lot of garbage. All right. Well, let's sell you this. Yeah.
That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain.
Shut up.
You got a great deal.
Stop talking to me.
That's a fair deal.
I'm gonna keep that on me.
That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. That seems a fair price. That's more than I'd usually pay. That's more than I'd usually pay. A fine transaction.
This guy is really talking my ear off, isn't he?
That seems a fair price. That seems a fair price. That's a good deal. You got a great deal there.
My guy will not shut the fuck up. Like, stop talking, dude. Just stop.
Another satisfied customer. Goodbye.
Oh, sorry. I'm so naked here. Sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. It makes me look like a pimp. Doesn't it? It makes me look like a pimp. It is very bright. What does this do? Huh? Oh, the sigil stone lets me, like, enchant it? Alright. Okay. What should we name it? Batcher. Sure. Oh, nice clip. Nice. That'll go on the YouTube later. Keep an eye out for that. I can't wait for people to take my text out of context. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They definitely will.
Hi there.
Don't talk to me.
How fare thee, friend?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
You're welcome.
That's great.
Great. Safe travels.
We're just gonna take a nap. Just a 14-hour-long nap.
How are you today? Hello, journeyman.
Ugh. Oh. I can't go in there, I guess. If I could stop yawning, that'd be awesome. My horse doesn't teleport with me. does it. Or not teleport, I guess, but appear where I'm at. I'm making you yawn. Listen, man, I'm sorry. Hey, at least I'm not dying this stream. I'm sure it was entertaining for a little bit last stream, but then, you know, being gone for several hours during the stream, probably not that entertaining. So at least I'm not dying this stream. I'm just sitting here yawning. Just because my whole body aches. Yawning is such an enigma. It is. It really is. This is like a nice walk through Cyrodiil. It is. It's a nice, pleasant walk through Cyrodiil. Still not over how good this game looks. It's crazy. This is almost like ASMR to a point. Almost. Me just chilling. Damn skeletons. You know, an Unreal remake of Halo Reach would go hard, too. Just casually drop that. Entered Crowhaven. Somewhere inside, I will unlock the truth that Agronak Gromalog is searching for. What an orc name. What an orc name. I should be cautious, however, the fort has long since lost its noble trappings, and the presence of evil is unmistakable. Well, we did kill some skeletons outside, so... That wasn't me being racist towards orcs or anything. That was just a very, very obvious orc name. The fuck? Why are there wolves here? Jesus. Those wolves were powerful. Everything in this game can kill you. Well, yeah. Except for, like, mud crabs. I don't know, man. I've seen some videos of some mud crabs that fucked up some dudes. Where is my skeleton? Dude! Where is my skeleton? Where's my skeleton at? I kept summoning him, and he kept not showing up. Oh my god, I can't even kill one of them. I might not be ready for this. I might have to go somewhere else. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for this. What? There's skeletons out here again. Yeah, those wolves were diabolical. Every time I hear that word said, and I know it's being used a lot more recently for some reason, I don't know, it's like become more of part of a more recent vocabulary. But every time I hear the word diabolical, I imagine Lord Business from the Lego movie. When he's like, diabolical. And they're like, sir, he has such a boring face that he could be anybody. And he's like, diabolical. And I don't know, every time I see the word diabolical or I hear it, that's the scene I think about. That was such a good movie. It really was. We might do a movie night in the library Discord, and we'll just watch the Lego movie, because that is just such a good movie. I do want to. I kind of want to start doing movie nights. But I don't know. I might wait until the community gets bigger. Or not. I mean, if the people that are in there right now are very vocal about wanting to do a movie night, I think it'd be cool. It'd be cool to do it. So spread the word around, Linguini. If you want a movie night, spread the word around the Discord if you want one. If you can get 3 other people to be down for them, then we'll do movie nights. What's your favorite movie? Birdemic? Probably not Birdemic. I don't ever want to sit through that movie again. I don't know. You could do something. Come on, it's so good. No. We're gonna watch my favorite movie, The Velocipaster. A friend of yours is going to show you that movie. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. Yeah. We'll watch Birdemic and Velocipaster when we do our more like funny movie, like funny bad movies, movie nights. If you get people to do movie nights, if you're the only one who wants movie nights, then we might not do them. But if you can get a rallying crowd behind you for movie nights, then we'll do movie nights. Yeah. Yeah, that's on you. That's a linguini journey right there. a linguini adventure. Bel Boro. I don't know what this place is. Ooh, a glowy door. What was that noise? Oh, it's a Zombaluni. Or Zombalini, I guess if you're Italian. Hey there. Mortis. Excuse me, what? Whatever. That does not make any fucking sense. The lockpicking in this game actually makes no sense, and it really angers me. I don't know what those push blocks actually do. Missed. Ow. God damn. Hmm. Hmm. Not worth it. Oh. What's going on? Not flammable. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Hmm. Get crispy fried. Wispy. Mm. It's a very pretty door. But alas. Yeah, my magicka doesn't regenerate on its own. So I don't know what Bryce was on about that. My magicka is not regenerating on its own. And I don't think it ever has. Because, I mean, I'll sit here. I'll wait. 12 hours. Let's see if it moved anywhere. Nope. Forges. Nope, still can't unlock that. I was not expecting the vine to have physics. How interesting. Mud crab. Hmm. Hopefully there's treasure here. Yeah, if there was, I already got it over here. Because there's a couple chests over here. Right there. So if that's the only treasure that's here, then that's kind of disappointing. But hey. What's about to break? Oh, my helmet is. Well. Boo freakity who, I guess. Ah. Ah. Well. I repaired my shit. Wonder if people have already started modding this or not. I imagine so. The Skyrim modding community is just as lively as the Minecraft one. So I imagine they have. That's what I'm excited about. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about how great the mods are going to be for this. I see you, Mr. Crab. Yeah. There's just two negative things I would say about this game so far, and that's the lock picking and the encumbrance being so tiny and everything weighing so much. Those would be the only two negatives I have about this. Everything else has been great. I wish that I could have magic in my hand instead of a sword, but, you know, I can live with that. I'm glad the combat got better from Morrowind to Oblivion. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, the fucking combat in Morrowind was so god awful. It was so bad. And then the combat just got so much better in Oblivion. I really wish I didn't. It feels like I'm forced into being a battle mage, whereas I want to just be a wizard in robes casting spells out of my hands. That's all I want. I don't want to be wearing armor. I don't want to have a shield. I don't want to have a sword. I just want magic. But I understand this game is kind of pushing you to be a knight. I get it. But yeah. I think we're going to end the stream there for today. My chest is starting to really hurt, so we can call it there. You've been awesome. Yeah, thank you, Linguini, for being around the whole time. You're awesome, and I appreciate having you around here. Spread the word around, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if you're ever down to talk, I'm always in the Discord. I'm always available to talk there. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day, man.